You're one of the top returning players. How do you expect your role to change this season?
I'll say my role needs to be big. I already know what my role is on the team, and do my best to be in the draft next year.
So before he was stealing the show in March Madness with electrifying dunks and leading Arizona to his first Sweet 16 appearance since 2017, and also winning Pac-12 Player of the Year along the way, Ben Mathurin was just a little boy in Montreal, Quebec. Welcome to Before the Accolades. Bennedict Richard Felder Mathurin, born June 19, 2002 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He's of Haitian descent and is actually trilingual, speaks French.
Je vais poursuivre mon rêve à l'université Arizona.
J'adore la façon de dévoiler.
English, and also Creole. Just like many other Canadians, Ben started off playing ice hockey, and he also played quarterback for a Canadian youth football team. And of course, basketball too. That ran in the family. He's the youngest of 3 siblings. His sister Jennifer actually played basketball as well at NC State for 4 years. She was the oldest, so the influence just trickled down. Tragically, at the age of 15, Ben's older brother Dominic passed away in a bicycle accident. Ben was 12 at the time, but he said that's been such a motivation to keep him going in his basketball journey, and it's a very unique journey. While in Canada, Ben was a very well-known player, but he felt he wasn't getting the exposure that he quite deserved. He was looking for an opportunity to gain more exposure and really be able to find his way to the NBA. After balling out at a Canadian tournament one day, Ben was offered a scholarship by the NBA Academy to come play in Mexico City. At the young age of 16, Ben was able to see the bigger picture, so he decided it was best for him to accept this scholarship and leave his family in Canada and go attend the NBA Academy Latin America in Mexico City, Mexico. So Ben was there for 2 years. Even though the guy's trilingual, he didn't speak a lick of Spanish. So it was very hard for him, he said, the first year, just communicating with everybody.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
But on the court,
I've been living fast. Ain't no turning back. Get what I deserve. Tell me that I last. You gon' be with me on my worst days. Worst.
he was able to point and tell players what to do, so he was able to produce. That boy was able to say, hey, set that screen right there. You see the highlights, they're going crazy. While he was at the NBA Academy, he also just learned discipline. They had a very schedule-oriented day for the players every day at the Academy. That just did so much wonders for him, he said. So after his first season at the NBA Academy, Ben became ranked the #1 player by North Pole Hoops in the class of 2021 for Canadian players. Like a lot of other great players who are ranked #1, Ben was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and reclassify. So he reclassified to the class of 2020, and he stayed the #1 ranked player by North Pole Hoops. That didn't change for sure. And Ben being dominant in the NBA Academy, that didn't change either. He was still out there dominating the NBA Academy Latin America, giving them boys buckets and giving them fits. And like Ben wanted when he originally made the decision, his exposure grew and grew. He started racking up offers from colleges until he decided to ultimately commit to the Arizona Wildcats in January 2020. Ben started off his freshman season at Arizona coming off the bench until his breakout game against Oregon State in January of 2021.
What do you think was it about your performance against Oregon State last time out that you were able to have such a good game? Was there something you were doing differently in that game, or the way Oregon State was playing you that was one of your better games this season?
Nah. I feel like my shot were going in. I stayed a little extra time. I had to get used to the rims and the balls, and yeah, I feel like it was my night. My shots were going in, so can't complain.
After that, there was no more coming off of the bench. A star had arrived.
It's showtime.
And Ben balled out, made second team all Pac-12 that season, and he could have left for the NBA. 6'6" freshman, electric player. You're gonna get picked up at worst, even if you go undrafted, which he wasn't gonna do. But he decided to come back, and that's looked like a great decision because this season he averaged 17 points per game along with 5 rebounds, which was enough to win Pac-12 Player of the Year, led Arizona to the Pac-12 Tournament Championship. At the time of this recording, they're in the Sweet 16. They might be further by the time you watch this. At the time of this recording, 19-year-old Ben Mathurin is on pace to be the first ever player drafted to come through the NBA Academy program. He has so much going on right now. That's what your boy the Big Potato had for you on Ben Mathurin before the accolades. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button for me please and subscribe because there's going to be more before the accolades, more sports content, more Big Potato content for y'all. I'll see y'all another time. Big Potato out.